Hello everyone and welcome to my stream, and today we're going to do some easy peasy missions for everybody that is kind of new to EVE Online and has been going through the new player experience. You should have enough money and you should be nearing the skills needed to make this fit happen. And I'm gonna explain a little bit about the fit as we go along and before we actually take off. So let's fit it. Oh. This is what that's the one. Ooh. Pew pew le pew. We're gonna go with that. Pew le pew. Hit that chip. Good stuff. Enter it. Let's just get prepared. Make active. So now we can exit the simulation and look at the ship in its full glory. I have a skin for this. Oh. Oh, this is nice. Looks like it happened here. Oh well. Not that it matters a lot. Let's load up the guns. Right up. There we go. So, how this fit works a little bit. I've got a web and a scram on there because I have also used this to go to low sec and do some belt ratting. I have not ever been successful in actually killing somebody, but well, that's life, I guess. It's not that important. So web will basically decrease your opponent's speed when just moving about. The scram will prevent your opponent from actually warping away. One of the most important tools when doing PvP is making sure that your prey can't escape you. So that's pretty important stuff right there. I put in some magnetic field stabilizers because we have hybrid guns in here. In a previous let me show you the simulation. In a previous fit, I didn't put in the magnetic stabilizer. I put in the gyro stabilizers, and now this is a new feature in the fitting window, and it's amazing. I already love it to bits. It will actually tell you what is wrong with your current fit and where you have been erroneous. Like in this example, I should not be fitting these items on my ship because they're not providing a bonus to any of the other items. So that is how I just last Tuesday, which is 2 days ago, I replaced both those modules with the right kind, and thus improving my chances of survivability should I encounter somebody that, well, is even worse than me in PvP. Because in all honesty, 1v1, if you come across me, just shoot me in the face, because I'm terrible. I never really did PvP stuff. And here we go. We've got some armor plating here and a little armor repairer, and then our 3 hybrid guns. Also, we have some rigs in place that will actually increase our DPS. And let me show you something else. If you want to know about the basics of fitting, And if you want to know if something is going to work with a certain ship, and in the beginning, I guess taking the ship tree can be and how do you pronounce that? Can be an advantage. Let's just put it in that way. No need to use like really fancy words when you can't really pronounce them. Let's go to the ship tree, and let me show you something over here. So in my case, I during character creation I chose the Galente Federation as my base race. As you can see, we are on an on an alpha account, so we don't have too many ships available to us, relatively speaking, because I think that alphas can do quite a bit. Like there's some really nice ships that we can use, and if we can use these ones, you can be pretty useful in an alliance even. Got some of that. Shell is whatever, Corvette is whatever. You don't want to fly those for real. And over here, this is what you actually can fly should you train the necessary skills. Like the Vexor is a good ship. Well, it used to be. I don't know if it still is, but it used to be a really good ship. And oh, you can even do the Navy ones. Oh boy, that's great. So we are Galente, and we're a new player, and we want to see what ships can we fly. You can see these are a little bit grayed out, and these aren't. And this over here will actually show you the proficiency of flying with these ships in terms of do you have the necessary skills to actually get into this boat. Furthermore, each of these ships, I should say, have a couple of these little interesting icons over here, and those icons will indicate to you what kind of ship that is and how you should basically hit it. Like if you look at the Navitas, for example, we see we've got a 10% bonus in remote armor wrapping and a reduction in your activation cost by 10%. This is base level. So the more levels you have in frigates, the better those bonuses apply to your ship. There is also a roll bonus with the remote armor repairer, optimal range, and fall off, meaning this is a small healer. If you compare it to your classic World of Warcraft classes or other RPGs, this is an entry-level healer for perfectly suited to heal other frigates. Like these are basically tiers in sizes, and what usually happens is that whenever you're in this tier, these are like your main fleet, and you can actually add some of the other ones of the other tiers to well, balance out the complete fleet or your grid. And then we're talking about like big engagement stuff. So if you're just roaming about with a couple of friends and you want to be certain that you increase your survivability, you can ask one of your friends to be the healer. Over here, what do we have? We've got the small hybrid turret as a bonus and drones, and the hit points and tracking speed. So that means this is basically a drone boat, and I'm wondering how big the drone bay is. Tristan looks awesome as well, I think. All right, let's do some show info for the Tristan, and we can see how many drones can he pack. Operation attributes. This is the bandwidth. Drone capacity 40 square meters. So let's hop on to the market real quickly and let's find some drones. This is not how to look for drones. They're in a certain category. Here they are, the drones. We've got several classes of drones, starting with the light drones. And as you can see over here, their size is 5 cubic meters. So if you can pack 40, you can bring 8 drones. And the main difference between these is damage type, and here is the amount of damage that you can do with them. That's the difference between a 1 and a 2. You can just do more damage. It's pretty self-explanatory. When you see at the faction storylines, they're pretty expensive for a drone. See, they're 5 times, in this case 5 times the hops. Yeah, they're almost 5 times the price, and I don't think that in most cases faction and storyline drones don't really, well, they're not worth it. Just take the tech tool ones if you want to have more deeps from your drones. So that is for the Tristan, and then we also have the Cursor. There is a bonus to armor repair amount and small hybrid, and that is self-healing. That is not healing in the sense of I'm healing one of my friends, as is the case with the Navitas. This is just you healing yourself. So this means that as far as frigates go, this is a little bit more tankier because you can prolong your life, because you can armor rep, which means you can transform and transfer basically your capacitor points for your armor. And that's the big plus on that one. We've got the Imicus over here, which is a scan boat noted by this one here, used for exploration, which means it's a great ship for scanning relic sites, for example, or data sites. It's something that I do. There's plenty of adventures that I've already had with an Imicus, and as far as entry-level exploring goes, I think this is an amazing platform, because you can actually go out, you can be very stealthy because it's a really small ship, it's very hard to detect, and if you just make some save points and ping around, you can pretty safely roam and do relic sites. Of course, you have to keep your directional scanner, an eye on your directional scanner, so that when somebody comes, you can actually get out as fast as possible and try to not be caught. Next to here, we've got the Atron. It's a jammer. There we go. That's the bonus on this one. So great for PvP and great for tackling and pinning down people so that others can pound them and knock them out. And this is a dampener, the Maulers, which is an annoying type of ship in my experience. Basically what you do is when you target someone singularly or with more, like the more people you do it with, the more efficient it becomes, you can actually just prevent them from even locking other people, which is an amazing feat as well. So those are all the basic frigates. We've got the Navy frigates, and it just applies. So whenever you see Navy, it means you've got like more power grid, you've got more CPU, and you've got different bonuses that are a bit higher, and it costs a lot more. So the Navy Comet, this icon indicates you should fit it with armor. It's a combat hull, great for damage dealing. You should put hybrid turrets on that one, and it's a small ship. And that's how you do it. Over here, this is a drone boat, because it says so. I'm a drone boat. I also have, I'm great for attacking and for holding down people. And you can actually see that with the bonus being 10% for warp scrambling. And you get an extra scramble strength even. Look at that. You get a +2 scramble strength to all warp scramblers. That means that there's this little module called a warp core stabilizer, which actually says like the warp core is what enables you to enter warp, and it has a certain strength, let's say 2. Then you've got a warp scrambler, which will actually have a -2 bonus. So if somebody tackles you with that and you have a +2, the other guy has a strength of 2 on the scramble, they newt each other out and you're pinned down. You can't leave because you don't have any warp core points left to actually enter warp. Now, if you fit one of those warp core stabilizers, that will give you a bonus of +1 to your warp core strength, which means that you have 3 now. The other guy still has just a bonus of 2 because that item just has like a -2, -2 bonus on the warp core strength of its target. Using a platform like this, the Molus Navy issue, you'll get 2 extra points, meaning if he's at 3 and you couldn't take him, if you bring your Molus Navy issue with a warp scrambler with the strength of 2, you'll have -4 and you'll pin him down. He won't be able to escape you, and bada beam bada boom, you have a chance to kill him. As you can see, they don't come cheap. Like entry level, that's the thing we're going for today. And entry level speaking, 20 million is a hefty sum for somebody who's just starting out, and that's a fact. So there's different ways of making money. My preferable way of making money has been exploration, and I will show you why right away. This is my wallet, and you see I bought some ships and lost them. Oh wow, the guy that actually killed me off during my last stream gave me 10 million for my loss. This game is getting more and more amazing. Like, people are actually paying you a lot of money to say like thank you for being target practice. Yeah, it happens a lot. So you will die. Dying is part of the game. Dying is part of the experience. And I have died more than I care to tell you. But you can check it out. Well, I'll tell you my name if you really want. You can check it out on Zkill board. I have no kills and I have been killed plenty of times already. But this amount of money is not all from player donations because they felt bad for killing me. I made that money doing exploration, and we will be doing more exploration at a later date. One of the other and really easy ways of making money is doing level 1 or 2 missions. I don't know if I can go ahead and do level 2 missions with this little frigate right here. I know the cruiser ones, with the cruiser platform, you can get to level 3-ish. But I'm no expert on agent missions. For one, I think they're kind of tedious. They are basically the same instance. Let's just say that in WoW Classic you've got your daily quest and it's always the same damn quest that you can do, and the rewards are basically the same. That's what agent missions are. You can do agent missions on and on and on and on, and they've got about, let's just say, 20 per level. You know exactly, you can actually look it up. You can see how many guys will spawn, which guy is the trigger, etc, etc, etc. Just as in WoW raids, everybody knows exactly what is going to happen, and thus the challenge is a lot lower. And so is the reward, but still you get a reward for it. It's not my preferable playstyle, as I said, but you know, it brings in some money, and being a new player, that's actually the only thing that you've learned, right fresh out of the new player experience. What you've learned is go fly to system X, warp to location Y, target the red squares, and pew. Just shoot them, pew pew pew, and when they're all dead, well done. Come back, I'll give you money, I'll give you items, I'll give you whatever. and that's it. And the missions that I'm about to show are from the same caliber. They're from the same branch. They're the same kind of missions, and they will feel well what you've come accustomed to. The thing is, watch other of like other films of me, vids, because there is a lot of other content out there that you can do. So don't blame Eve for having this still. I'm going to Eve Berlin. I'm leaving tomorrow, so I won't be streaming on Saturday. But at Eve Berlin, I will be talking to CCP Games staff, and what I forgot to ask Hilmar, like CCP Helmar or CCP Burger during FanFest at home, is when will you get rid of the classic agent missions, because they suck. And coming out of the MP, they're the only thing that you have. So I'm hoping that there's going to be a refresh or an overhaul of that system using the newer AI with all the Triglavian stuff. I'm not familiar with yet, but that's an adventure for another day. So we've got our little guy up here. I'm wondering who am I pretty friendly with, because that means those are the guys I can get some missions from. But where is that information again? Oh, what? I did it again. I left my queue unattended, and therefore I lost assets. Turret can make it drop off anyways. This is a good one. This is a good one since I won't be home 6 days. That is a nice long skill. So this is the skill queue. If you're not familiar with it, if you're an alpha, you get the classic EVE Online skill queue, being it only goes for 24 hours. Well, for a long time now, we've got like a limitation of 50 skills you can plan in if you're Omega. But it used to be that this is how you planned your skills. You just had to make sure that you had something at around 23 hours-ish, and then you could put in a nice big one if you weren't sure that you were going to play the next day and stuff like that. So you really had to manage that queue. A lot of people have missed out on a lot of skill points due to this old implementation. So now we've got training going, and I need to find out where I can find an agent. Oh look, the agency. That's where they put it. This is new, so we've got like several things that we can do. I never did Triglavian stuff, so I know nothing about it, and I don't even know whether we can explore that, being A, alpha, B, newer tunes, because like this is for guys that are just fresh out of the boat and basically did the where is it? Is it under career age? Well, the new player experience is. So these are the career paths that you can do. These are tutorial paths. But I'm not really interested in doing them. For starters, because they're far away. I don't like that. So mission agents is something we can look into today. You've got security, meaning you go out, you shoot someone in the face, you come back, and these guys say, go over there, pick up item X, bring it back to me. This is a little bit of a mix of those previous ones. The mining agent is exactly that. Go over there, mine something, and kill. I never use locator agents. so I'm not about that. We're going to go with the security agents. Here you've got several levels, and we're going to go entry level. Destination, keep it nice and close. Business tribunal. Oh, look at that, the Caldari Navy. Let's do that. Navy. There we go. We are going to set our destination. It's just one jump out, so it shouldn't be hard for us to get there. Let's move out. Are we? Yeah. There we go. We've set our destination. Let's jump. Nice to see all those people at the unlock. Cool. These are some really cool skins. All right. So this will be the agent that we're gonna suck up to today. Effective standing is 0, meaning the Caldari Navy doesn't give two shits about us. They don't like us, they don't really want to give us jobs, they don't really trust us or whatever. And this is basically how you can build that up. The good news is, once you have built up standing, and this is why I chose Caldari Navy, is because in Jira, the biggest trade hub, it's the Caldari Navy assembly plant. When you buy things, things will be a tad cheaper if you've got great standings. There are other ways to get those standings up, but fortunately, but it doesn't matter. I know about this one, and I know this is a great way. These level 1 agents you can use even when you've got negative standing. I don't know how far negative you can go with that. I do know if your standing is too bad, you can actually fix it up in some way. I should ask some of my friends about how exactly. All right, as you can see, you've got some rewards. The bonus is when you do it in a timely fashion, and they are basically they are too generous. I think they should completely scratch the 2 hours away. Like, if you do this mission in 18 minutes, you get double money. Seems fair. I mean, I'm gonna show you why that is actually fair. So they're saying you have to go over here, and let's show you how far that is. It's just one jump. You have to jump across, jump to a certain location in that system. You have to be shooting some guys, and when you're done, you should just come back, and I'm gonna give you 51 loyalty points, and if you do it in time, I'm gonna give you 70k ISK. Let's accept this mission and just go for it. Right off the bat, you see agent missions are active here, and now you know where you have to go. You can actually set destination over here. So I did it like this and say, oh, look at that target. I'm actually using this now to do the jump even. That is right here. Oh, so we have set destination to Untaras. All right. Hi, Slothy. Well, it's a new-ish account. I created this account in March of this year after I went to Amsterdam. A friend of mine said, "Yeah, EVE Online is looking really interesting, and I wanna check it out. I wanna play it, but you know, I have this new account. I don't know what the hell I'm doing or what I'm supposed to do. Like, can I call you and can I ask you some questions?" I was like, you know what? I've been itching to start playing EVE again because I used to play for quite some time. Oh no, you don't want to do that. I'm doing the wrong things here. Warp to location. That's what we want to do. And so I started streaming, and I created this character on the stream completely from scratch. My mate was watching me, and we did the new player experience, and then we did some agent missions, and I've done several kinds of content. I've done some low-sec roaming, I've done some belt ratting, also in low-sec. I've done a lot of dying. I've done some snipe mining with adventure. I've done a ton of exploration, and that's where my character actually made most of his money with. And then when I basically had people watching me regularly, my PC died. So my CPU fried of my new PC, which is not cool. Where is it? Oh, here they are. Oh damn. I should keep playing, of course. Let's move closer, because we don't have so much reach with these guns. There we go. I should stop doing this. Go. These are drones, right? Yeah. Do this one. Nice. One. Nice. This guy. And this guy. Alright. Oh, more stuff. There we go. Should take this one. I should take this one. Again, come again, do it. Yeah, nice shot, again, nice shot. Last one. Yep. And fly around this guy. Oh, to press the correct key, of course. And as you can see, these guys are not too hard, and this is not a very expensive or special ship. This is pretty basic. There we go. They do. Come on. Where was it in the store? Oh yeah, new account stuff. Oh yeah, PC fried. Oh damn, that was really, that was hard for me. Like I really hated that one. So my PC died. The CPU was fried. I didn't know that at first, but I did know it eventually. And it took a while before the store where I bought my components knew which one was actually the culprit of the failure, because there was doubt that either it's the CPU or it's the RAM or the motherboard. Like, I kind of knew it wasn't the RAM, but again, it was a setback, and I couldn't stream for 5-6 weeks. Then when I came back, I was so close to leaving on vacation on my yearly holidays. What? Do I need to shoot those guys? Oh no, I don't. Engage the hostiles. Yeah, who's still shooting me? If you see, oh look, here's a tiny guy. The fuck? I didn't see him. Why isn't he on my overview? Oh, nope. Let's get this guy, and let's unlock this. Control Shift clicking. That helps to unlock. It's getting closer. Let's burn a bit. Yep. Do a cycle of repping. Go. Ooh, Shoot him as well, of course. Let's pin him down. It's a rat. I should manage. So yeah, that's what happened. And then I went on holidays. I did FanFest at home, which was amazing. I really enjoyed that one. And yeah. Oops. I'm out of touch. Go. All right. There you go. So yeah, that's what happened. And go back to her and finish this mission. And after FanFest at home, after my holiday, I started streaming again, and that's where we are today. And I thought, like, all right, what can we do now? Like, and I was just thinking, it's been a while since I did the really new stuff, so I'm happy to do it again. And since I'm rusty all over again, I think it's a good exercise for myself, and just go around and do some easy clicking and do some of these agent mission thingies, because they usually have some kind of storyline. Like this one is a 1 of 5, and after that you've got some of the other missions that you can do, which is nice. If you're a new player to EVE Online, then doing these missions is basically doing more of what you've learned in the new player experience. Although I do like to stress that this is not the only content available, and on a more personal note, it's not my favorite content. And tomorrow when I arrive at the EVE World Tour in Berlin, I'm gonna ask some of my CCP friends whether there are any plans to actually get rid of these old missions, because they don't add any value to the game. And this is something that I didn't show before. The agents right here. This is the agent tab, and this is where you can actually find back the agent when you close this window. Like, I know that when I started playing, I just didn't know where to find this, and we should have, where is it? I think in some menu there is another one. Let me see, can I find it? Did login miss? No, here it is, the journal. There you go. Here you can also read the details, and then you know where to go back to. So if you ever click away one of these windows and you're at a loss and you don't know where you have to go to, just go over here, activities, open your journal, and you can see your active missions, and then just right click, read details, and this is all the details there are about the mission. Let's just open the conversation with the agent again and complete it. And we are so cool, and we were so fast, and she's so impressed. And we got 70,000 ISK. And now we can request another mission. And what we also have to do all the time, and this is something that I've had to learn through shame, is you have to accept this mission. And this is a nice new feature, like that didn't used to be so obvious. I like it. This is what UI should do. It should help you complete the task at hand. These tags are money makers. Look at that, 15k. So compared to the 70k, that's about 20% extra loot from the last mission. Now let's go to that location that we were sent to. Let's see if there's some red stuff to shoot. You need to destroy the Galente broadcast tower. That's a fuel depot. Broadcast tower. There we go. That's the one we need. And let's go. Let's move over there. Yeah, let's do it fast. One pulse should do enough. So I hope I've answered your question, and if you have any questions, be sure to ask them. Like I don't know, whatever you want to know. Who I flew with in the old days. Whatever, man. You can ask me anything. If there's anything you want to know from anybody at CCP present during the Evo tour in Berlin, do ask me. Just ask me. I will ask the question. I am hoping that I can go live on my mobile tomorrow and on Saturday, so we can actually give you some impressions during the day at the venue, behind the scenes stuff, just all the stuff you want to see, and well, hopefully you want to see. And yeah, I'm gonna try to be live as long as possible, although I know cell phones eat batteries for breakfast and snack and lunch and snack and snack and snack and dinner, and then all the evening snack times as well. They just eat a lot of battery, especially when you're just let's bring out the drone as well. Come on, drone, help. Engage that target. Kill it faster. There we go. Now we have a little bit of extra DPS on that tower from that little warrior drone that can. I can't fit more. Can't fly more. So that's all that we can do with that. I also hope that sound-wise the background music is just that, background music, and you can understand exactly what I'm saying. Because if the music is too loud, then well, it's a shitty experience for you, and that would make me sad. So we're almost through the armor of this structure. We're at a pretty much ideal distance to deal with that, and going through the structure now. Third and final ring, and after that we will have completed our objective as far as I know. Double click, go. And what you'll see is that when you have completed the objective, this little dot becomes a check mark. So yeah, some structures are notoriously different. Yeah, they have, some of them have more deeps. True. But nothing we can't handle. I've got plenty of ammo loaded up. We will never shoot all of that ammo. I probably lose my ship before that even can happen. Oh, I know what I forgot. I didn't bring any repair paste. Damn it. On that. Oh well. Vita is pretty close. Let's put the drone back in. Turn to drone bay. It did. It worked. Reload all. Oh, look at that. I'm so not used to this. Like, this thing is so helpful right here. That's amazing. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Alrighty then. We're docking up, completing our second mission. Here we are. And as usual, here's the agent, complete the mission, request mission, accept the mission, We did really well because we've got bonus money, aren't we? Amazing people. Let's undock. Normal ship restrictions, so sometimes a certain ship is just not allowed because it's too strong or whatever. I don't know which ships are not in there besides freaking capitals, titans and stuff. With the exception of a jump freighter. Oh boy. That doesn't even make sense. Neither does this one. Oh well. So there's a lot of stuff that is allowed in there. Definitely our little boat is allowed. Let's just jump. Go for it. All right. Oh, man. I hope you didn't have to hear that. Cracking my neck. Could use a nice massage. Not gonna happen today though. All right. Let's get in there and jump. Pew, pew, pew. Here we are. Warp to location. Got everything loaded. That should be good. Let's see what this mission will bring us. An acceleration gate. Oh, they made them. They look so nice now. Just look at the acceleration gate from really close. Like it used to be, they looked like this, but it wasn't so well animated. I'd say it was just like some blue rods sticking through it instead of like elements. Let's just create it, and now oh, changes colors. Oh, noob cameraman. Oh, I'm sorry, people. That's bad from that's bad for me. Yeah, let's see. PvE, basic PvE. What? Okay. You need to approach fire cloud. Look out. Look out. No. I'm really unsure as to what is to be expected of me. He's blue, so that dude? Yes. I don't get it. Like these missions, like the 1 out of 5, 2 out of 5, 3 out of 5 are like a mini epic arc. Things with the epic arc, you do have to jump around a bit more. And you could do it once every 30 days, and it's been a while since I've done it. It's been 3 months, oh, something like that. Maybe that can be a very interesting next stream, or if we get bored from this stuff, we can actually do it. And now let's see. Yeah, it's a battleship. Good job. I have no clue. I didn't read what I have to do. So let's just bring it up. Oh man, what's in a name? But yeah, you're going to practice maneuvers too, right across their bow, pass by their ship as close as you can to scare the hell out of them. But please, whatever you do, do not fire. It will win that fight. Oh. Yeah, it just wants me, they just want me to ram it, basically. go. Yay! That was it? Really? That's a mission? Why is this a mission? What happened here? Hey, Neo Ethan, welcome to the stream. So we're doing some of the noob missions, and this is like a really strange one. We had to fly in front of this guy, and that was it, basically. I just went, what? So let's move back and yeah, get our money, because we've earned it. I was just telling, like, I'll be attending if the Eve World Tour in Berlin. I'm leaving tomorrow in the afternoon, and I will attend to the party in the evening and all that stuff. Oh, that's so cool! Thank you for popping on. Like, I really appreciate it. Since I've been out of the game a little bit, not because I wanted it. My CPU kind of fried, and yeah, I'm going to Eve Berlin, and if there's anything that you want to ask anybody of the CCP guys or girls, be sure to let me know, and I will get to it, and I will do my best to ask the question and get a straight out answer out of them. And I am also going to try to stream the event on from my phone. Like, I'll be walking around, and if you see somebody that you want to ask something, talk to, or just this, or I don't care. If you just want to get in touch with somebody that you see on the stream right there and then, let me know, and I'll just reach out. And well, we're just going to meet new people and old people in my case, because I kind of know a lot of guys already that are present. So that's something fun to look at. Where did I take this mission again? Why didn't I jump yet? Oh, there we go. Oh, I know. Like, the last level 4 missions created. I know a guy who used to do missions, and he's been out for a long time. I think he moved to the Netherlands with his girlfriend because she was from the Netherlands. So what I was going to ask them already is the following: is when will the classic agent missions, as we know them, like the agent missions that I'm doing right now, level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, when are they going to go? Because they created this new AI, which we can see pop up with the Triglavians, with the drifters and all that. And they create these beautiful random, well, dungeons, basically, if you compare it to World of Warcraft, that are varied. You never know what you're gonna get. You lose ships, you make some nice money. It looks amazing, even though I have not ever entered that Triglavian space. It's something that is on my list. I want to do it, but I want to be sure that I can actually survive it before I go in. It's Eve. I know, it's silly. It's a silly idea, but I should probably just do it and fail, because that's the best way to learn it. So yeah, I'm gonna ask them whether they're gonna get rid of those missions, like the ones that we are doing right now, and if they are going to be replaced with something new, something like the Triglavian but not as challenging, and then call them entry level and just keep the low rewards, or even lower the rewards. Like, yeah, I want to know what they do with that. The thing is, I had the chance to ask them at during FanFest at home, but we were too drunk, so I forgot. I just forgot. I did have a lot of fun though. So I also had one shout out during the stream. There was somebody that he's been looking at a lot of my streams, and well, before my PC crashed, obviously, and I had a little hiatus, and he was like, "Hey, that guy in the back there, he looks like Drechlas." And Mrs. Moses from Streamfreed replied to him, "That is Drechlas," and he replied, "Well, tell him to get back to streaming. I haven't seen him for far too long." So when I came back from the holidays, I started to stream again, and here we are today. Never read or seen any updates about market updates. What kind of market updates do you mean exactly? Because that can be anything and nothing. So I know they do the monthly economical report, which is something. Oh, that one. Oh yes, I know your pain, friend. I know where you're coming from. In my previous life, when I was living out in Nullsec, I had my trader, I had my transport tool, and my trader was managing 300 plus orders, and just managing that, just managing those orders the whole time is so time consuming. Oh boy. Yeah, boring. And being in a big alliance, if you're not moving a lot of items at a time, it actually can be expensive, because what happens is you live in a certain space and you're just putting up your orders, and well, maybe your alliance isn't that super active, or they change doctrines and those items aren't much sought after anymore, or somebody else started producing them locally, so he undercuts you. Well, it's normal. It's having a market, you know. Then it actually can be that your alliance moves, and you have to take down everything, move, and put up all those orders again. I mean, that was a pain in the ass to me. That was my biggest gripe with trading. Let's activate the gate. And I look at that. I still love this. It just used to be all blue all the time. I love the way that it ramps up and hits, and holy shit. Am I supposed to kill all these guys? Activities, journal. What do I need to do? Investigate the reports of Galenti buildup. Pull out immediately upon contact with the enemy. Seriously? So I approach. Oh no, why am I overheating? Stop overheating. Stupid. Yep, I'm approaching. They're still far away. Maybe I should give it a couple of pulses. And this is where we need to go. Does this count as contact? Oh yeah, this counts as contact. Align. Stop this. Stop this. Fine. Yes, we make contact. I can jump. There we go. That's easy. Oh, you started out in 2005. Oh boy, that is a long time ago. My first character that I ever made in EVE was during beta, and I undocked in my new ship, and the tutorial said, yeah, go out and do some mining. So I went mining. Took me like 5 minutes before I knew how to get the actual mine module working. And there was this There was this random guy. He shot me, popped me. And I was like, okay, this game is not for me, obviously. So I stopped the beta. I was like, yeah, they are not ready. It's not really playable at this moment in time. Let's just keep it at that. And I came back the first time in 2006. I still have the character. I did a trial, then quit. As most people, Eve is kind of an acquired taste. You read the stories, you get intrigued, you want to get in, you try to get in, you fail, you think it's not my thing, it's not my buzz, let's forget about it, and then you just come back, and this time it catches on, and the time that it caught on with me was in 2009. That's when I started really playing EVE Online. Shortly after, I had a second account because EVE Online, everybody has a second account. Went up all the way to 5. Did nullsec live for most of my my online life. Let's see, what do we need to do? Transport these goods. We need to get this political envoy, put him in the cargo bay. Yeah, nice and luxurious, man. And then we need to bring him next door. Let's go. Seems easy enough. So I did all the nullsec stuff. Flew around, had my fun, did fleets, did massive fleets, did amazing things. I was there with 6VDT, Itacar, and a couple of other eye catchers, you know, the things that people still talk about from do you know way back when. So that's like, those were amazing moments. But in the end, and that was 2018-ish, I just got jaded because, you know, nullsec. Oh, you did Star Trek on MSN Gaming Zone. I actually don't know what a game is. Like, you have some screenshots or stuff. You can also always post them on Twitter or something and tag me in that. I'd be interested to see that. I got eventually to Eve because buddies that I played another game with in the around 2000, they played EVE Online as well, and that's how I got in. Turn-based. Yeah, all right. You're coming back after 2 years. Well, I took a year-long sabbatical. Like, I came back to EVE because, like, I still like the nullsec thing. You know, the thing was not only the moving, but whenever I had time to play, there was some CTA, red pin, I don't give a shit what. People had an excuse. You had to fleet up, get into some, well, Macarial or whatever, slow boat all the fuck away, 45 minutes single route, then shoot some structure, then somebody drops some caps, like a big ball of caps. You don't even get on the fucking kill mill. And then you slow boat back. And there's no fun in that. And every time I had time to play, that was what I did. So that was why I got jaded. I mean, that's not fun for me. So, like, my main tune, Drechlas, he's still out there somewhere in nullsec. He's floating around in a Nix, not in a station, no asset safety, nothing. He's just there. And he's an alpha clone now, so I don't even have the skills to be in that damn ship. And 9 out of 10 is my fit. 9 out of 10 times my fit is now completely old. So yeah. So right now, I'm just enjoying the game. Like, I still did the community stuff. Like, I love the community stuff. That's the reason why I'm going to Berlin. I'm going to meet my friends again that I've got to know over the years, and I'm so looking forward to see them. And I just turned 40 this summer. Like, um, just today, a coworker of mine, he's a new guy. He's a new guy on the team, um, and he had to guess my age, and he said 33. He's my friend. That's my man right there. He's a good guy. He's a great person. Until he fucks up, of course. So yeah. Um, so I went to Amsterdam this year, and a study buddy of mine got psyched about Eve, and he's like, "Yeah, I started playing Eve because all of your tweets, and it looked interesting and intriguing, and I want to get into it, but I've got so many questions. Can you like give me some tips and shit?" I'm like, you know what? I built this amazing PC, and I've always meant this PC to be able to do some streaming. Why don't I just start streaming? So I started streaming, and every week something else was added. And if you press follow, you see little CCP guard in his friendship. I love that animation. Um, so uh, uh, every week something came to it, and yeah. And thank you for following Ocular V2. So now you actually saw the CCP guard animation, which I actually adore. I love him to bits as well. So because of Amsterdam, I started playing again. I started streaming, and I created this character that we're flying with right now. And I actually did the low-level mission stuff before. But I thought it would be a nice entry-level content for anybody who wants to check out how is the current state of the game, like how is the begin game, how is the noob life going on right now, and what is it, and like I've dedicated this account to being just alpha. It has been Omega for 15 days because CCP gave Omega time away, but I will never pay for a sub on this account because I want to show people what you can do with an alpha account. That's the premise, basically. And I want to discover what I can do with an alpha account, and I also want to discover what I can do which is not nullsec live. And there's a lot of things that I did do, like mission running. I've done it. Even though I was in an alliance, I did have some ratting tune somewhere in highsec, not affiliated to just line my pockets, but ratting in nullsec earns more money. So you move that guy to nullsec to earn more money. So in the end, I missed out on a lot of cool content, I think. So I still have a standing invitation for faction warfare, doing faction warfare with the Galente militia. And maybe that's where we'll be going next. Although the group that I found, I love those guys. I know them personally very well from a lot of the EVE meets, and they tend to be rowdy on their TeamSpeak server. So I'm not sure how that is going to work out. Maybe I'll just join their TeamSpeak server to check it out a little bit for starters before I just start streaming all their shit. So for those that just joined, tomorrow I'm leaving for the EVE World Tour in Berlin. If you have any questions for a specific CCP developer or just a general question for a CCP developer, be sure to ask them to me because I'm going to try to provide you with some answers in the form of doing some live streaming during the whole event. So that is tomorrow. I'm gonna land at 5:15 in the evening, and then once we get into the pub, I'm gonna try to stream a bit. And whomever you see, if you see somebody that is a friend of yours, or it looks like you have known him, or you saw his tag and you know the guys he's flying with, and you've got a question for him, because we're gonna do some ad hoc streaming right there during the event, and you can ask me anything and we'll just see how it goes, basically. Also, I'm going to try to do a stream during the event on Saturday. Like, there is the big old CCP Twitch stream, which is great quality. The guys from Stream Fleet, they are amazing and they're doing God's work. Shout out to Mrs. Moses, Equalizer, Raiden, and the rest of the team that is helping out. I've seen some shots on Twitter today, and I saw like 6 or 7 HD cameras ready to rock and roll and like make the event happen. So I've got great expectations of the event, and I'm gonna try to do some behind the scenes stream during the event, again, where whomever is willing to listen and to see and to watch, to ask questions to whomever is in the image. And if you want me to find someone to ask a question, I will try to do that for you. That's basically the format I'm going to go with. It's not structured, it's not linear, it's going to be messy, I think. But on the other hand, I think it can be really fun to do. If you're here and it is interesting and you have fun, please invite your friends from within the game to join my stream and to ask random people whatever. Like, people are very open during such events, and I'll just approach anybody. I don't care. So I want to know everybody. So if you have a question, you can't and you can't watch live, then just post it right now. If you can watch live, you will have plenty of chances to ask questions, and I'm going to hunt anyone down for a good answer. If you have follow-ups on your questions and answers, then yeah, we'll do that too. And I hope the stream won't get too busy during that time because, well, for obvious reasons, if I'm on my own and text is scrolling at a high rate, it's going to be difficult to do the correct follow-up and still understand what people have said. Where am I now? This is some other agent. I'm probably not even in my area. Where are we here? Going. Yeah. Alright. So, back to the mission running. We still have mission 5 out of 5 to do. There we go. And I'm thinking next week, Tuesday, as a follow-up on the level 1 missions, which are, oh, whatever you're getting right now. I want to do the epic arc again, which is about 20-ish missions, more or less. I'm going to try to do them in one big go, but I remember last time I did it in 2 sessions because it was too much. It just didn't stop, and I just couldn't do it in one. So if you're curious about the epic arc, tune in next week on Tuesday at, what's the Eve time? Me and Eve time. 18:30. 18:30 Eve time. That's the one. Are we already jumping? Nope. And we are now. There we go. Nice. Also, as a little question on the side, do you like the background music, which is the old in-game Eve music? Yes, Eve has sound. So if so, then great. If not, I can put up some light background music, no problem. And I forgot which station that agent is in. Oh. How am I going to... Oh, here we are. Read details. I'm guessing. Oh no, that's the one from before. And it's an offer, and it expires in a week. A week? That's a long time. This is a week. Is that still a thing? No records. Oh, it's a loyalty point log. Yeah, of course. No records found. I never did that. Okay, let's just see. It should be some Navy something. Navy something. Sorry, Navy logistics. We're gonna check. I just don't remember anymore. These are all player-owned structures. Bunch of right arrows right there. Maybe it's this one that I need to have. I know I need to be in a Caldari Navy plow to be able to do mission 5 out of 5. Now that's something they should change as well. Maybe I need to ask about that as well. Like, how can you, as a noob, find the agent back that you got your previous mission from? Loyalty are in Navy. Oh, what the fuck you? Yeah, this is not the station that I needed to be in. I should have dropped off this item so I could find it back. That's basically the trick, you know? It's like you go somewhere, you litter that station with an item so you can find it back afterwards in your assets. So we've got this corporation loyalty points. But they are not in here, I think. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right, hey, Neo, I'm gonna check that out real quick. Bird of the Federation. And then I'm gonna Google search it so I can actually see some images of that game. Oh boy, that looks like from a distance, it looks a bit like I don't know what the English name is for that board game, but I guess it's called Navy Battle or something. At first glance, it looks like that. And let's just, here we go, just leave this one in the item hanger so if, oh no, this is the wrong one. Oh, but wait, this is the one that I need. The destination. There we go. That's how you can find them back. I should use the agency more often. And I like the style here, so I'm thinking they're trying to make everything better. In like, hopefully the journal will get a similar overhaul pretty soonish. What? I thought I was here last time. Oh well, whatever. Let's go, let's go. Let's take that next mission by the horns. And again, if you think of any questions you want to ask CCP, let me know. If you want to ask a question to any of the attendees that are there, there's some pretty well-known people over there, like Grey Gull is there, Mrs. Moses from Street Fleet, Raiden, Harmon, Equalizer. I've seen Jake Meister. I've seen Laurie, the host of FanFest at Home, and some of his Finnish buddies already online. I've seen Fairy Red from the Space Pope. She's been actively going around and doing her thing in Berlin already. She arrived yesterday, if I'm right. So yeah, gonna be interesting. Are we going to shoot something? Like this was the shooting agent. And damn it. Where do we need to go? Eliminate. Oh yes, we're gonna do some shooting. Let's set the destination and go do some pew pew. So for the shooting agent, there is not a lot of shooting going on, unfortunately. I'm also curious. Is the audio, the background audio, is it a good level? Like if it's too loud, please let me know so I can adjust it for you guys and you can hear me better. Because if it's too loud, you just can't understand me, if at all. Hey. Rule number 1 in life: don't take yourself too seriously. You'll end up miserably. There we go. So Neo, where are you from, man? I saw you type buddy, so I'm guessing the States. That's just a wild guess. Right, warp to location. Gonna see some action. Actione. And I've got some nice loots about, and someday I'll be giving away this thing. Yeah, I guess if I ever get 100 active viewers in my stream, I'm gonna be giving away these things, and apparently they're worth something nowadays. Oh, look at that. They're going for, what is that? 6 billion? Nice. I didn't know they were worth that much. Good to know though. Alright. We're here, and is there an acceleration gate? Yeah. Go, let's take the gate. It'll be alright. We'll manage it. And I just want to thank everybody for joining us on this stream. It made me very happy because I felt really bad on Tuesday because I had no viewers. So I must have been doing something wrong. Otherwise people would have hung around, stayed around, or whatever. Alright, let's go approach those guys. They're far away, of course. And now shoot them. Yep. This one. Shoot that guy. Oh, this far. Forget it. Target. Go. He's dead. Is that it? What? You need to destroy all enemies. Oh, there's one more over here. Except we approach. I didn't see him. But like, where is that guy? I just massively rammed his space debris and all is good. No problem, sir. Okay. And again. There we go. Let's pin him down. Like, this little thing actually helps you apply your damage better because the guy can't fly as well. Like, if his speed is lower, it's easier for you to track him, and thus you apply more damage to him. Works. Here we go. Let's set the destination back home. Here we are. We're gonna jump. and that means we've done this little mini arc within the level 1 agent system. I wonder, like, I don't think that the agents were ever updated once they were introduced. Maybe in the beginning they were a little bit balanced, but I haven't touched the old agents and missions for a long time. Oh, missions, UniWiki. Oh, level 1 you can do with any standings. So if you got really bad standings with somebody, you can do level 1 missions. Level 2 is starting at 1, level 3 is starting at 3, level 4 is starting at 5 or higher, and level 5 is 7. And I must honestly admit, I never did a level 7 mission. I just thought that would be unwise. I did level 4s with a Tengu, and those went well for me. But you know, I don't think the Tengu would have survived a level 5 one. And if I were to fly the ship to handle the level 5 alone, I probably would have been ganked more than I cared for. So then the question is, can you turn around the level 5s fast enough to earn more money than when you're doing level 4s? And fortunately, I think the answer is no. That's why a lot of people talk about level 4s, and you basically never hear people talk about level 5s. So this one is complete. What are we going to do? Maybe we should start with the epic arc already, or let's try out another agent. We can do that. We can try out another agent for now. We've done the security agent, mission agent. Oh wow, that's a Sister of Eve. How much does that earn if I open this conversation? Well, he's just, yeah, sure, come by. No, thank you. These are all pretty far away. Oh well, or Losec. Let's go Losec, I guess. Closest by, this one. Are we gonna go Losec? We're gonna go Losec. All right, let's just do it. And the destination, undock. Let's just go for it. I mean, we're still a new character, so for you guys who actually know something about Eve and characters and skills and stuff, as you can see, I've got 2.8 million skill points right now, which is not that much. Let's find our gates, our out gate, and go. So I've got a little bit of spaceship. Did some Caldari frig. Here's some Galente frig. A little bit of Galente industrial. I don't even remember why. Some mining frigate, because we had some venture fun. Mimitar frigate, just so I could get into the destroyer. Have some fun with that one. Didn't last long and I lost all my money. And I maxed out Spaceship Command. Over here you see whatever we can do for navigation. I can actually put one in between here. Good. That'd be good. Yep. Still safe. Engineering, yeah. I've put some. I think the brunt is in engineering. If you look at it, like if you look at the bar, 250,000. Yeah. Guess that's 150,000 is my... Oh no, gunnery. Ooh, what? Drones? I didn't know it. Oh yeah, because yeah. By accident, I trained an Omega drone skill. That was not what I was meant to do. Well, it happened. I didn't know I had so much drone skills. Look at that, my drone skills are very good. Oh my god, they are good for an alpha. Although durability and navigation can still use some points. I should like get these skill points out here. This is bad. I can't use those points anymore. Okay. Alright. Okay, next jump is into low sec. We're almost there. Yeah, and engineering is like second or third. My third skill. Yep. Oh no, armor. Yeah, you gotta protect yourself, so that's kind of normal, I guess. So I've put in that effort in there. So now I'm back up to date with what my character actually can do. So, armor gunboats. Wow, perfect. We're flying an armor gunboat right now, so I'm pretty stoked. Let's go to the danger place. Just a little bit. I think it's gonna be just fine. No idea. I know. Kaldari. I'm gonna get back some Kaldari sympathy. That's nice. Great. So again, if you think of any question that I can ask, put it away, and I will. And I'm remembering Neo Ethan's question about the level 4 agents, whether they've changed something to it, when was the last time they did something, and whether they are planning to overhaul them or not. So, go, you're offered something. We have to bring something that doesn't take any space, move it somewhere else, and we're getting a loyal point. The Harris. Okay, let's do these 5 missions. Did we get the cargo already? Pickup is over here. Oh, this is where we have to... Okay. We have to move over there and get him and bring him back here. And hurry. Alright, we'll hurry, I guess. Let's go. And... Oh, wow. That's cool. I see at my stream that somebody was there and said hi. Like, on the live chat. But I didn't see it in here. That's fucked up. But Sin2K, hi to you as well, sir. Hi to you as well. I hope you're still watching. We went a little bit down. Doesn't matter. Alright. Let's go. Let's go get that thing. That cargo. A miniature slaver. I don't even know why that can be important. Whoever wrote these missions must have had a blast. Laughing their asses off. Some of these things are interesting to say the least. How many jumps do we need to go? Oh, just next doors. That's another thing. Always next doors. There's just a little risk. There's almost no risk at all, unfortunately. Refresh. There we go. Good work now. We're docking. Come on. Lock up. Right. I'm impatient. I want to do more. I want to do it faster. And I want to do it. Ooh. Undock, and we're going to this guy. Yep. It's just go to one station, pick something up, go back, drop it. Let's see how fast we can do this one. When did we start? It's set 58 minutes at the start, I believe, so we're 3 minutes in. So let's say we start at 20 past the hour. Let's see how long it takes for us to do 5 out of 5. Curious. Let's make it a race. Do it. Let's do it as fast as possible. Come on, duck. Getting a little thirsty. Oh, right. Another thing that I got from eFanfest at home is this nice set of shot glasses, which I've never owned before. You can see it. That's the Kaldari one. I'm gonna do it like that. Yeah, this is nice. Kaldari one. We've got our mini one. I know who's jealous of me for owning that one. Spoiler alert, he has a tattoo with that exact same logo on his upper, I think, left arm, if I remember it correctly. And the Galente one. Jules, I got your back, man. And the Amar one. So we've got the 4 races in shots. I just need 3 buddies and we can do something fun. Or maybe I can do... Oh, that is interesting. Maybe we can do an evening with shots and those glasses. And me. I need to think on this further. I should go talk to General Stargazer about this. He usually has a great mind for things like that. Let's put it that way. Complete the mission, request the mission, accept the mission. I have no idea what I need to do. Yeah, we need to pick up something from here. Okay. And then we need to drop it over there. There we go. Let's go. And let's rush it. I wanna finish these 5-minute missions as fast as possible. I'm curious what the fastest is that I can do right now with this character in the ship. And welcome, viewer number 3. I just saw you enter. Don't be shy to type. I'm just a friendly guy. Whatever you want to ask me, just ask me. I'm very happy to reply to any questions. I am leaving for Berlin tomorrow, if you don't know that one yet, and I will be socializing with our peers from within the game and of course the CCP guys. And if there's anything you want to ask CCP or a certain CCP guy, if you have a very specific question for someone, let me know and I will get back to you. I will get that answer for you. Well, why aren't you jumping? Come on, jump. There we go. We want to do this as fast as possible. Again. Do it. There's a lot of... Well, there's some people here. Not a lot. But he's young. 1 month old. The 13 days. Really young. Already in low sec. That's a good sign. 17 days. Oh, no. Here. It's from March. And that's around the time that I restarted playing. They seem Russian. These are all such young people. This is amazing. I love to see this. And there's a snuffed out guy. Let's talk to him. Let's dock. Oh, why aren't you docking? Oh, it's in progress. Ooh, 10 seconds? That's a long time. Sound is heavy. Let's... Softer. Yeah, that's better. And we want to get back to here. Go back and dock. He's been with them for a year. Security status -5. Not dramatic. Not good either. Yeah. He seems kind of AFK. Oh well. That's okay. That's okay. What a year. Good. Jump. Let's get back in there. 3 out of 5. About to start. We're looking good. We're looking at shy under 10 minutes right now for the first 2. Yeah. We can keep this up. This is 25 minutes to do all 5 of these missions. They're all 5. And I just noticed you can't see it, but I held up 3 fingers. Derp, herper derp. Alright, let's stock up. Get that next mission. $320. Yeah. Yeah, that's what you get for such a mission. What man? This is not a mining agent. Why? Why I'm getting this? I don't want to screw up my fit with a mining thingy. What is going on? Is it me or is this dark and unresponsive? Yeah, it is unresponsive. Oh no! Did I crash? Looks like it. Okay, let's just... This is gonna take just a little bit because I need to kill this off and then come back. I'll go to the be right back screen. Look at that! I'm so proud of me of setting that up. Now I can put this down and restart my client. Thank God I'm in station when it was crashing. Oh, been a long time since Eve crashed like that on me. Not even any word as to why. Okay, we're almost back. And here we are back on the start screen. There we go. Here's my dude. And let's get back into the game. These ships are so cool. Alright then. Let's see. We can minimize that one, minimize that one. Local chat. Or whatever. These guys, they're fun guys to be around with. They like to shoot people. And we need to go to the journal. Did I accept it? Did. Fully gypsum. Let's see. Let's see if we can kind of here. Did I make a typo? No, I didn't. Alright, let's see if it's not in market stuff. Let's see if we can find it in contracts. I can still make one. There's an available. Let's see. Still all that stuff. I'm looking for polygypsum. Ah, it's not found anywhere. So yeah, I really should go to that location. Yes. Ah. So this is a mission that I expected to be under the where is she? Under the mining agents. This is a bummer. My speed record is gonna die. Can we find something minor-ishy? Probably yes. No, we can't. They don't even have him here. Ugh. I don't really feel like doing this. I'm gonna cancel this mission. So that's the first. Like, I haven't shown you yet how to cancel a mission. You just say quit mission, and as you can read here, what it says is you can just quit this one, but if you do it too much, we will really start to dislike you. But oh wow, he dropped point. Really? Fuck you too. Wow, that's a big drop. But look at that. All right, 160. Can I? 100. I could fit 160 if I drop my ammo, I guess. But I don't want to do that. Let's go. Let's just go outside. Let's go do something else. We've done enough missions. I'm already sick and tired of the missions. Oh, they're giving me a headache. Let's just go ahead and head for. Let's see. This is the low sec. Do we have some asteroid belts? We do. Let's go do some belt ratting. We're going to search. We're gonna search for some Baron type rats. They bring in about 500,000 ISK. So for new players, 500,000 ISK is actually not that bad. Let's see, it's empty. These asteroid belts. I guess this is a popular location because there's no asteroids left. What do we have here? Oh, there's some Feldspar. Here we've got NPC miners going at it. Yep. Go to the next belt. Nothing to see here. Somebody's been sweeping clean or something. Let's see how old the people are around here. They've been playing a couple of years and it's never been. Okay. Oh yeah, that's why. Sign up. Yeah. Alright, still nothing. Oh boy, really is empty in here. The next one, this one. Let's see if we can find someone. Yeah. like a rat. A lot of young players active here. I'm just thinking now, are those alts or are those like real players? That's not worth our time. Go. Shit out of luck, man. I'm out. There we go. Not, not interesting. That's the thing with belt riding, you have to be a little bit lucky. Also, I can tell you, if you come across a clone soldier, just don't. Like the general and me, we tried to do a clone soldier, and I don't think we actually managed it. Even between the both of us, we just couldn't. And he was in a, he was actually repping me, and he just, we couldn't tank it, couldn't tank it. And every now and then he got the aggro. Ooh, sorry. Seems that I'm a bit tired. So yeah, there we go. I was just hoping to have like one good belt rat. Not today. Not today. We only have one left. Nope, this was the last one. I know what. Better duck up now, when I'm still ahead of the game. So what we've been showing today is basic gameplay for new players, level 1 missions which you can do after the new player experience. I suggest you do the career agents first because they earn you more money, and mission wise they're pretty similar. So if you want to make some money as an early starter, do the NPE, then do the career agent missions. And once you've done all that, use that time basically to get better. Get some skills into gunnery, get some skills depending on your race in shields or in armor. Get some skills into your operating of your vehicle, being maneuvering and micro warp drive and stuff like that. And go do the epic arc. It will keep you busy if you are playing very intensely, and in slots of 4 hours it will keep you busy for 2 slots more or less. So you have to hop on all over the place and go over there, do this, go over there, do that. Then if you've done that, then and you still need some more cash before you can fit something that you want to fly, then you can go do some agent missions. I am still looking, or going to look into the Triglavian stuff. Really want to do it, but as far as I've read up, we need a bigger ship than a frigate to survive it with high probability. So yeah, you'll have to skill for that. And we're now reaching the 2-hour mark. We just passed it. So next to that, you can do belt ratting. Just check out the value of the rats before you engage them. If the rat isn't worth 500,000, don't bother. Like this little ship, and it's a really noob ship, can tank the Baron size ship, which is a 500,000 ISK rat. The reason why is you go up close and fast, and it just can't track you, so it will miss you all the time. It will take a lot of time before you can actually kill him. And yeah, when you do it in low sec, be aware of your surroundings. If somebody appears near you while you're doing it, get the hell out. Get safe, because that person is just there to kill you. Nothing else. It's nothing personal. It's just the way it is. Take it gracefully. And as you could see earlier in the stream, where's my wallet? Over here. These are my rewards. Let's go next page. Here it is. This guy, he paid me 10 million ISK because he got to kill me. I was on the way to some nice space to do some scanning and hopefully earn some money, and I just lost my ship, which was worth around 10 million, and he just reimbursed me in full, which is a very kind, and I'm gonna call you out, Zhao Hai. Probably Chinese. It is a Chinese word in any case. And on that note, I'm gonna leave you with the knowledge that tomorrow I'll be leaving for Eve Berlin, and I'll probably be doing a stream on my phone, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. It's gonna be real random, and you get to see firsthand how it is, how a player gathering is. And on that note, I bid you farewell. I thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you tomorrow. I hope it works out. It's a new premise for myself, and yeah, we'll see how it goes, basically. And on that note, I bid you a good night.